94.7 FM, it's our local guest segments, and we want to say thank you to Turnkey Nerds for being our sponsors for our local guest segments, and RVR Bank for being our sponsors for nonprofit news. Fitting into both categories, we have the Washington County Chamber of Commerce. Brad has joined us today, and, well, it's a big week for you, isn't it?
It is.
So thank you for taking a quick moment out to be able to talk about the events, activities, and everything. Coming up starting Thursday, it is something we're all looking forward to, and that is Gateway to the West Days.
Yes, it is.
And so we have a fun summer theme, don't we?
We do. This year it is beach party theme. I'm trying to remember what the slogan was. Nothing but good times and tropical vibes.
You go.
That's what we're shooting for this year.
Good times and tropical vibes. And so the theme for that, how does that intersperse throughout? I know the parade, obviously. Everybody kind of themes towards the parade on that one.
They do.
The rest of the events and activities, how do they do that?
That's a good question.
Up to them.
It is. It's really up to whoever's putting the event on. It's I'd say 85% of getting ready for Gateway is contacting the businesses that have done something in the past and just saying, hey, are you doing this again this year?
Right.
If they say yes, then
great.
I don't have to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And so with that, there have been some changes since the past couple of years. Yeah. But you are moving Thursday night over to Lions Park.
Correct. Yep. Thursdays, Blair Area Community Band will be at Lions Park at 7 p.m. The carnival will open at 6, and that's it for Thursday.
And so, well, that's kind of nice, though, because it used to be nothing against being over the middle school or anything like that, but it's kind of a trek to go from there over to the carnival, but right now it's just down the street.
Yep. So it's way more convenient. I was hoping to have a couple of food trucks there this year, but I guess reaching out in January is not soon enough.
Scheduling some things, summer months for food trucks it's a year or two ahead, isn't it?
It is. So I will learn for next year. So fingers crossed, next year we will have food at the community band's performance.
Okay, and then we move into Friday, a couple of changes. One thing that we can always rely on, NP Dodge, the hot dogs.
Yes, we can always rely on NP Dodge and doing the community appreciation hot dog lunch from 11:30 to 1. And this year, the chamber, we will be doing the root beer floats from noon to 1:30 with the passing of Jordan and the Community Foundation not having an executive director right now. They decided to hold off on doing root beer floats this year, which we completely understood. So we took up that mantle this year, and we will be serving root beer floats from noon to 1:30. Carnival opens at 1 on Friday, and then at 5 at Lions Park, Kiwanis will be doing their cookout, and I think they're hamburgers and brats or hamburgers and hot dogs this year again. And then at 6 p.m., we have June Jam starting at Lions Park, and this year it's featuring Omaha Groove Company, and they will be sponsored by Great Plains Communications this year.
Great Plains Communications being the sponsor on that one, so come on out. And is that a free concert then?
It is.
So everybody's invited over to Lions Park to be a part of the June Jam right there. And so weather looks like it's going to be absolutely fantastic, actually.
Right now, it looks like chamber weather.
Low 80 degrees, sunny skies, and so all we have to do is keep the humidity down. We're good.
And humidity doesn't bother me.
Yeah. So, we're all getting used to it at this point. So, so that is going through Friday. Then Saturday jumps in. We have a lot of tradition going on Saturday.
We do. It is, I think, the 16th annual Midwest Early Corvette Club car show and shine, which will start bright and early at 8 a.m. And that's right there at the intersections of 17th and Lincoln. Everybody knows where the police department is.
Yep.
The First United Church, they are doing their breakfast items again this year, starting at 8 as well. Craft and Vendor Fair will be in the green space behind the First United Methodist Church starting at 8. The Craft and Vendor Fair runs from 8 until 2.
And that's basically from the car show all the way down that street. So
Yep.
it's all one big long area.
It is. And we, Cheryl and I have been working very diligently to try to build this Craft and Vendor Fair into something, because I think we have enough space where it could be something really, really cool.
Yeah.
So we've learned through some trial and error this year on when to start reaching out to vendors and crafters. We started out small, but I think it's going to be a decent size this year. But next year, we're hoping that we can just pack that place.
And I believe the Methodist Church there, they do their breakfasts and everything like that
They
at
do.
that point. So they have their fundraiser going on.
Yep.
So you can grab food and see great cars, buy some stuff.
Exactly.
And be able to have a good morning.
Exactly.
And then that leads us into midday.
It does. Blair Volunteer Fire Department, they are doing their beer garden again this year.
Yep.
Carnival will open at noon. And then the Pièce de Résistance, I guess is how you say that.
Yeah.
Is the parade starting at 1 through downtown like it always has been. Yesterday was the cutoff for the parade, and I think at last tally, we're going to have about 65 entrants this year.
All right.
I think we had 68 last year.
So right in the same range.
Right in the same range
where it's been before.
Yep. And then after the parade, the volunteer fire department at the South Station, we'll be doing corporate water fights. And those, they're extending a little bit because they're not having a true street dance this year.
No, actually, we're actually going to be providing music and entertainment for that night because they don't. They ran into an issue. The water fights became so popular, and they have crews coming from all over the place that they were cutting them off before they were actually done, and people weren't able to get into it. So we're just going to let it roll as it continues on, and then we will be able to provide music and fun all night long until 10 or when people decide to leave.
Yep.
And the other thing is that with that, there's no entrance fee. So everybody can get in, be able to get the food and be able to get the beverages and be a part of that.
And I honestly, I think it's better for the fire department doing it that way.
Yeah. So because everybody because before people were able to sit outside the fence and listen and be able to be, not have to pay to get in. Now let's just get in and go buy food and support the fire department.
Yep. So I think that'll be a really good time. And then that just leads us into Sunday. And Sunday's super light. We've got the biscuits and gravy breakfast over at the Masonic Lodge at 7:30. And then the carnival starts at 1.
And then that wraps up another year.
It does.
It's a year in anticipation, and then all of a sudden it's like, what happened? Where to go?
Yes.
But again, do you happen? Is there anything we need to know about the carnival or any of the specials or anything going on?
Yes. So carnival, they will be doing wristbands on Friday and Saturday, from 1 to 6, and then again from 7 to 11.
And is this the same carnival we've been dealing with?
Yes,
for a long time?
it's Miriam's Midway.
Yeah, so always doing a great job.
Yes, they always do a great job, and we fingers crossed. Like you said, I've been checking the weather, and it looks like we should have some chamber weather this weekend.
Yeah.
So come on out, have fun, bring your kids, bring your grandkids, bring your dog. Get some food and enjoy the festivities.
And then just remember when it goes to whether you're going to Lions Park Thursday or Friday night, or if you're going to the car show or anything, hey, let's just be friendly and be able to enjoy and celebrate Blair, Washington County, and the surrounding area. It's gateway to the West Days. That's why we be able to do that. So really, the chamber is a big part of this, but the city's a part of it too.
Correct. Yep. The city does a lot of the logistical stuff for the carnival, for shutting down the roads.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly.
That in itself is an act of God sometimes.
And is there any need you have going into this yet?
Yes. Right now we need volunteers to help with the parade.
Okay.
We have 10 intersections that we put at least 2 people on every year to help turn people around.
Yeah. Keeping people safe.
Keeping people safe, exactly.
Yeah.
And please remember that these are volunteers. They don't get paid for their time during the parade. So please be patient. I know the parade can be a hassle, but it's 2 hours out of the day,
out of the year.
True, it's 2 hours out of the year.
Out of the year, and it's something to be able to bring. It brings in a ton of people into Blair.
Correct.
They spend a lot of money here to be able to raise funds for places like the Volunteer Fire Department.
Yep.
So again, let's be hospitable. Let's all enjoy and take it in stride. Saying, yeah, this just happens once a year.
Yep.
Should be no surprise, right?
Exactly. And on that, if you are interested in helping and volunteering with the parade, please reach out to the chamber office. You can reach us at 533-4455. Cheryl or myself will be able to help you and give you some details, and we'll get your contact information. But I'm just hoping for a safe parade, and I hope everybody has a great time this year again.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, and again, be able to watch out on our Facebook page, and then we'll be able to share to you guys all of the events and activities, because we're going to be everywhere, just like we normally are. So again, looking forward to Gateway to the West Days. Starts Thursday night. Everybody come on out, enjoy, and let's have a great, fantastic, record-breaking year.
Amen to that.